All right, everyone, it's time for another garden update. Big things, big changes in store. Been doing some weeding. I've partially weeded this. You can see the Swiss chard in there just got watered. That's doing better than the first planting. I don't know exactly what happened with the first one. We've got our garlic, of course. Look at the size, by the way. Those eggplants, they were iffy before. They're not iffy now. The spinach didn't do so well, so I decided to, I maintained like a dozen plants, but I just decided to plant some more flowers in there. I don't even know what kind they are, but I thought they looked nice. Turnips, I only need a few of those. By the way, the cucumbers are McLovin' it. This has to be weeded out still, of course. Those are doing fine. Got some cantaloupe growth, lots of tomatoes. There's Nicotiana and other random shit all over the place. I've got to weed through this a bit more, although it did get weeded pretty thoroughly. So the carrots are doing fine. It's just they're still a little bit small for me to be able to really show them off. Some flower action. I'm really liking the trajectory of these okra plants. They are doing spectacularly. So actually too is the cotton now, except this one plant might have a few problems. It's sort of laying on its side. The other ones are fine. I planted in some new stuff, herbs and tomatoes. That's a little habanero actually, and that's an Anaheim pepper. I like Anaheims. It's just the right level of spicy, so you get a good kick when you eat it raw, but it's not overwhelming. The beets here didn't do terribly well, so basically I just left in little Nicotiana here and there. It's going to be like a flower bed. More peppers, some broccoli, lots of salad. Everyone doing well. Peppers nice and green. Keep in mind, it's still a week out from June, and these guys are already getting a pretty good growth spurt. Cantaloupe, anybody? Yes, I think that shall be cantaloupe. And plenty of pumpkins and zucchini as well. I think some of you like irises? I've got irises all over the place. And my stir-fry garden, I can't wait for it. Yeah, you pick them down kind of now, but I want to wait till they're more stem than leaf, because, then that's sort of when you chop them up and stir-fry them. Collards, yeah. 2 plantings of collards. I'm glad that I put in these extra 2 rows. That's going to be pretty fucking tasty. One of my favorite vegetables. All you have to do is, you steam them down and, you can add whatever you want to them. The potatoes are ready for being hilled, as you can see. They're about 6 inches above, a little bit more. So I'm going to be hilling them later. Right now it's a little bit on the hot side, so I just did a little topical watering and weeding. Onions, lots of onions. Hill them a little bit too, actually, protect their bulbs. Got some new arrivals here. Parsley for soup and extra oregano, and I'm proud to say, yes indeed, the peach tree seedling is doing fine. This is next year going to be completely transmogrified and made round. It's still going to be hugel cultured and everything. It's going to be herbs and flowers surrounding the peach tree, and I'm going to protect it with allium, so layers of garlic and onions to prevent any would-be intruders from rooting up underneath it. Corn and beans is doing great. Knee-high by the 4th of July, my ass. Look at the size of my corn already. It's only been sprouted for less than a week. Plenty of bean action too. In the empty spots, I planted more corn and beans just the other day. Really gave it a good soaking. And of course, this is the Three Sisters garden, so we got some squash going on in there. They'll do fine. I don't think anything's really... I haven't seen any mole damage, actually. I think that those little buzzy things work. All sorts of good shit going on. Most fertile garden that I've ever worked with. And this is just at the beginning. Still haven't edged the beds, but again, right now it's about 80 degrees in full sun. I'm looking forward to some days of cool, rainy weather. Well, cool by, late spring, early summer standards. So I don't have to water. Once everything gets weeded up and edged, it's good to go for a while there. And of course, I'll be traveling to Europe, so I got to get things ready before I go. I'll do one more mowing, one more edging, and then I'll basically call it a day. By the time I get back, half of this shit will be ready to harvest. Hell, there are little blossoms on some of the pepper plants already. They're shooting up like weeds, which I'm very thankful for. I'm just looking forward to my potato bumper crop. Doesn't that look great? I like the rustic wood here with the herbs, and then like the potato patch right behind it. Looks like a little bit of a European style garden, like, we're living in Skyrim or something. Yum yum. Oh, I can't wait. That's about all. Peace out. Ooh, oh, wait, say goodbye, moth.